He said, you can't buy the Royal Trust building on a credit card. I had written one building, 65 million, I'd signed it. I said, could you please call for authorization? And it was a gold Royal Trust credit card. That's worth 1%. 1% is $650,000. And I said, and by the way, I don't know whether you know it or not, but on a gold Royal Trust credit card, you get a 1% discount. 1.3 million.
Has to learn is you have to borrow money. If you ain't got no money, you got one choice in life. You borrow it.
Where's the best place to borrow money from?
The bank.
Because I want to talk about debt real quick, because a lot of people are terrified to take on that debt.
Ooh, I don't want to borrow any money. Ooh, but well, you'll never fucking grow. The point is, if you don't borrow money, all right, I go out and do a deal tomorrow for, say, $10 million, right? I put 2 down, and the bank puts 8. Who's taking all the risk? The bank.
Let me ask you something. Why is it that no one ever teaches you in school how to build wealth, but they'll happily teach you how to apply for a car loan? Why do they advertise credit cards to 18-year-olds, but never teach them what an appreciating asset is? You ever wonder why they want you to buy liabilities, not assets? Because if you bought assets, you'd be free. But if you stay addicted to liabilities, you'll stay trapped. Trapped in debt, trapped in fear, trapped in a system that was never built for your success. In this video, we're going to expose how society, from school to media to corporate jobs, is designed to make you poor and obedient, while the rich stack assets and escape the matrix. We'll break it all down in 5 simple chapters. So by the end of this video, you'll never look at money the same again. In this video, we're exposing it all, step by step, no fluff. Here's what you'll walk away with: the real reason society wants you addicted to liabilities, the game the rich are playing that you're not even told about, how jobs, debt, and credit are built to keep you in line, and how to flip the game starting today with assets that work for you. By the end of this video, you'll understand how the system really works and exactly how to break free from it. But first, let me ask you something. If someone gave you $10,000 right now, would you A, put it on a down payment for a car, B, buy that dream vacation and treat yourself, C, invest it into something that pays you monthly? Drop your answer in the comments, no judgment, just real talk. Let's see who's thinking like the wealthy and who's still stuck in the trap. Now let's get into it. Let's take it back. You're 6 years old. You're taught how to color inside the lines, how to memorize dates in history, how to raise your hand and ask for permission. But no one teaches you what's an asset, what's a liability, what's cash flow, how do the rich get richer while doing less? That's not a mistake. That's design. From day one, we're trained to be consumers, not owners. And by the time you're 18, you're already groomed for the trap. Think about it. You go to college, paying tens of thousands of dollars in student loans. You graduate into a job market with low salaries and high rent. Then what happens? You want to feel successful. So what do? You finance a car. You swipe your credit card. You get that new iPhone, buy that watch, maybe even rent a nicer apartment. None of those are assets. They're liabilities. Things that take money out of your pocket, but they've made it feel normal. They've made it feel necessary. Tell me this, what was the first big thing you ever bought that made you feel like an adult? Was it a car, a phone, your own place? Comment below. I want to know what your welcome to debt moment was, because here's the truth they never told you. Every dollar spent on a liability is a vote to stay poor. Let that sink in. Let's flip the game. What if instead of buying liabilities, you bought assets? What if your money started working for you instead of you working for it? Let's define it simply. Assets equals things that put money in your pocket. Liabilities, things that take money out. Robert Kiyosaki said it best. The poor buy liabilities thinking they're assets. The rich buy assets and let them pay for their liabilities. Now here's where the system plays its trick. They show you a nice car and say, you deserve it. They show you a big house and say, it's the American dream. But they never say, buy this rental property, it'll cash flow every month. Or start this business, it'll scale and make you passive income. Why? Because if you had true assets, you wouldn't need them. You wouldn't need their loans. You wouldn't need their jobs. You wouldn't need their 40-year plan. You'd be on your way to financial freedom. And that's the one thing the system can't allow. Because once you have wealth-building assets, you don't obey anymore. You don't trade your time for money. You don't stress about your bills. You don't ask for permission. So they keep you chasing liabilities. Shiny things that make you feel rich while making you broke. They make sure you don't question it. You just keep swiping. Let's get real. You're told to go to school, get a good job, work hard, retire at 60. But here's the truth no one wants to admit. A job is not security, it's a financial leash. You earn just enough to survive, never enough to escape. You pay taxes before you even touch your paycheck. You trade time for money, and you can never get that time back. Let me paint you a picture. You make $60,000 a year, you pay $15,000 in taxes, you spend $30,000 on rent and bills. You've got $15,000 left, and you're supposed to build wealth with that? Now factor in emergencies, inflation, loan payments. Treat yourself moments. You're not saving, you're not investing, you're surviving, and that's what the system wants. Survival mode equals control, because when you're tired, broke, and stressed, you're not starting a side hustle. You're not learning financial education. You're not breaking free. You're just staying in the game where they win, and you never do. Question: if you lost your job today, how long could you survive? Option A, 1 week. Option B, 1 month. Option C, 3+ months. Option D, I've got assets. I'd be fine. Be honest. Drop it in the comments. Let's keep it real with each other. This is how we grow. Here's a mind twist for you. You're told your credit score is everything, but did you know a high credit score just means you're good at being in debt? Think about it. To build a credit score, you have to take out loans, use credit cards, stay in debt, but manage it well. That's like getting a trophy for being a loyal customer to banks. They trap you in debt, then reward you for staying there. Why don't they teach wealth scores, or ownership scores, or cash flow scores? Because that doesn't serve the credit system. The system designed to profit from your interest payments. And guess who never cares about credit scores? The wealthy. They use business credit, OPM, other people's money, assets that cash flow, no personal guarantees needed. They play a different game. So the next time someone tells you your credit score is your financial identity, ask yourself, is it really, or is it just another chain around your neck? Here's the truth. You can complain about the system, or you can escape it. But to escape it, you need assets. Assets that produce income while you sleep. So what are your options? Start a side hustle in 2025. Invest in digital assets, online businesses, content, affiliate marketing. Buy appreciating assets, stocks, REITs, real estate, dividend funds. Learn high-income skills, copywriting, sales, digital marketing. This is real financial education. This is how you build true wealth. Not by working more hours, not by saving your way out of debt, but by flipping the game. Liabilities out, assets in. Remember, your phone, earn liability. Your personal brand, asset that car loan equals liability rental property. Asset that degree that never paid off. Liability monetizable skills, assets for life. They don't want you to see this, but now that you do, what are you going to do about it? Let me know in the comments. What's the first asset you plan to build in 2025? Let's grow together. Final thoughts. Let's recap the truth. You've been trained to buy liabilities that make you look rich, not build wealth. The wealthy quietly stack assets while you chase the next phone or vacation. The job system, credit system, and education system are built to keep you in check. Only assets give you leverage, and the only way out is to flip the game now. This isn't just financial advice. This is your escape plan. This has been the Hustle Mindset, where we expose what they never taught you in school. If you're tired of working hard and staying broke, if you're done buying into lies about debt, credit, and the safe path, then hit that subscribe button right now. We're just getting started. Drop a comment. What's the #1 asset you want to build this year? Now get ready for the next episode. Credit cards, your best friend or worst enemy. We'll reveal how your card could be building your empire or secretly draining it. Trust me, it's one you can't afford to miss. Until next time, I'm Mr. Stark. This is the Hustle Mindset, and we'll see you at the top.